And thanks for joining us for another edition of Weekend Winners, proudly brought to you by One Equine. For the equine athlete, we are back at the Creek, Albion Park this Saturday night. 10-race program. All in all, it's a good competitive meeting coming our way. Looking forward to it. In this edition of Weekend Winners, I plan on speaking with Nathan Rothwell and Lane Dwyer. Young Nathan Rothwell has some good drives on Saturday night. He jumps in the hot seat to go through all of his drives with us here for Weekend Winners, and he's with us now. Nathan, appreciate the time.
No, thanks, Chris.
Beach Villa is your first drive. Race 1. Unfortunately, he's got the wrong draw here, what seems to be the wrong draw, gate 10. That makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Definitely, yeah. He's sort of a horse that races probably better on speed, but yeah, look, if the speed's on early in that race, he's definitely not, without a shot.
It's going to be a hot night Saturday night, so it looks like there should be guaranteed tempo here.
Oh, I'd say so, yeah. Looking at it on paper, yeah, you'd think there would definitely be some tempo early, and yeah, hopefully they run along.
Okay. If they don't run along, it could make the drive difficult for you, because he can hang on a bit, this horse, can't he?
Yeah, he can get up on the chewy, so yeah, fingers crossed they're running along.
All right, well, that's Beach Villa in race 1. Keen to get your thoughts here on Windy Hill Wally. You know this guy probably better than Mose. This is race 2, number 2. Is this the right type of race for him?
Yeah, look, I don't mind this race for him. I thought he was pretty good last start, and he had a bit of a freshen up before last run, and yeah, look, he felt good last start, so yeah, look, I actually think he might be a bit of a sneaky chance in that race.
All right, and the draw seems ideal for him as well. The fact that he's just there immediately in the moving line, it sort of gives you options.
Definitely, yeah, no, the draw definitely favours him, that's for sure.
Okay, how do you see this race shaking out early? Do you think Promising's got enough speed to lead, or do you think there's a bit of power drawn to your outside?
Look, I think Promising will probably get to the front. It's just sort of whether the horses drawn outside do go on and press on with it. But either way, I feel like they will get along in that race as well.
Okay. As I said, you've got a terrific rapport with this horse. How many races off the top of your head do you think you've combined with Windy Hill Wally?
I reckon it'd be up with probably near 30, I'd say. Yeah.
It'd be one of your favourites.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No, I love that little horse. He's a little champion.
All right, well, let's hope that he goes well on Saturday night. Looks a suitable race for him. Race 3, you've picked up the drive here on Love Bite, and this is a good pickup drive as well. Drawn directly behind the likely favourite and Was a Heat Seeker. He's a very consistent horse. Do you give him a good shot here?
Yeah, definitely. Look, I think he's a really good place chance. He's obviously drawn behind the right horse in that race, and he is the sort of horse that goes good when the speed's on. So, yeah, look, he'll be right there in the finish, I'm sure.
Okay, is there any guarantee that he doesn't hold the back of Was a Heat Seeker, or are you confident that he will follow through strongly?
Oh, I think he will follow through strongly. Like he's he tends to get out the gate well enough. So yeah, I reckon we'll hold the back.
Okay, he was super impressive. First up Was a Heat Seeker. It looks guaranteed there's going to be good tempo in this race.
Yeah, no, I think, look, I won't be surprised if they break the clock in this one.
Yeah, it seems likely. All right, good chance there with Love Bite. What about your own mare in race 5, Playa Blanca? Draws barrier 1, she's a last start winner, she's got early speed and it's a mile. All of the ingredients are there.
Yeah, definitely. The form's picked up a bit her last few starts. I was wrapped with the last start with a PB, 53, so, look, obviously drawing 1 helps heaps, and I think she should be able to hold up in that race, and if she can repeat the dose last week, well, there's no reason why she can't win again.
Yeah, she was so impressive last week, just looking at the replay here. Just so much to like about that win. How much confidence does she take out of that performance, do you think?
Oh, look, I think she takes heaps of confidence out of that race. She is that sort of horse. She does rely a bit on confidence, so, winning, sort of that impressively, yeah, definitely will help her, I'm sure.
Okay. Do you think she's got the speed to hold up again?
Yeah, I think so. Her last couple, she started to find that gate speed again, so I think she'll be able to hold, yeah.
All right. Jungle Baby, is she the main threat here?
Yeah, definitely. She's probably the class mare in it. Probably lacks a bit of gate speed, which helps us. So, she's probably definitely the class mare in it.
She's been terrific for you, hasn't she, Playa Blanca?
Oh, she's been amazing. We've probably had her for about a bit over 2 years, and she's won about 10 races for us. So, yeah, she's been real good.
And those winning days aren't over.
No, definitely not. She's probably she's got at least one more season in her, and then she'll probably have a couple of foals. So yeah, good times ahead.
Yeah, too right. Race 7 for you on Saturday night. Borsalino. Now, he's not out of this race, in my opinion. His numerical form probably doesn't read all that well, but this is a really suitable race for him. He's going to need that little bit of luck. How do you rate his chances?
Yeah, look, he's going a lot better than what his form reads. Last start, he was very unlucky, obviously, getting checked. But this race does definitely look a bit more suitable over the mile. If he gets the right trip, he definitely wouldn't shock me if he's in it at the end.
Okay, so where do you want to be soon after the start here from that draw?
Look, we've sort of been going back with him early, but you know, this run, I'm not sure. We'll just have to obviously talk to Mitch, but I don't know whether we go forward maybe this start and look for a bit of a, you know, more forward position, but yeah, look, it's sort of still a bit up in the air at the moment, but either way, look, well, I think it's the right race for him.
Yeah, so if you go forward, you're going to be up in the mix early. If you go back, you just got to hope you get that right horse to cart you into it.
Yeah, at the same time, he's the sort of horse, if you don't use him up early, he's got a powerful finish, so it's a hard one there.
All right. And race 9, you're driving Nürburgring. Now, unfortunately, he's got a poor draw here, gate 7. Does that make it really difficult?
Yeah, look, I think that draw makes it pretty hard, but I think the horse is going pretty good at the moment. Like, he's another one. His form, well, he's definitely going better than what his form reads, so like, he's going to need a bit of luck from that gate, but you never know.
Yeah, is Danger Zone the horse to beat there from that good draw?
I think so. Now that I think he's third up, he'll be ready to peak, I'd say.
All right. Yeah, I tell you what, you've got a mixed bag there with barrier draws, some good and some real shockers.
Yeah, it'll definitely keep me on my toes.
All right. Which runner are you most looking forward to?
I'll have to say my own Playa Blanca. I think she'll go close. Yeah.
All right. Well, she's fit and she's in form. That's race 5, number 1. Nathan, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you trackside.
Thanks, Chris.
Kings Lodge Stables have good representation this Saturday night at Albion Park. Graham and Lane Dwyer. Lane's in the hot seat to go through the stable runners this weekend, and he's with us now. Lane, appreciate the time.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Magic Moment is the first runner for the stable on Saturday night. Race 2, number 3. Now, you look at her numerical form, it's a little up and down. Are you frustrated by this mare, or is she just having no luck?
Oh, it's probably a mixture of both. Like, her form, like, she's actually going better than what her form reads, and we're definitely starting to get happy with her. Like, she's been running home in her races really well, and yeah, she's just been inconvenienced a bit, and you know, probably hasn't. The races haven't been right for her, run right for her. They need to run a bit up front for her to get home. And last week they got home in 26.7 or something, so it's sort of hard to make ground from back there.
All right, Matt Nielsen takes the drive on Saturday night. Gate 3, does that look a little sticky? Because the two inside horses both have early speed. You've got pressure on your outside. Where do you think she gets to from this draw?
Oh, I'd say she'd have to go back, just drive her how we have been. She'd probably be thereabouts if there's a bit of speed on and she can get the right card up into it. But it is a bit of a task, but the way she's been going, she just needs a bit of luck.
Okay, looking at the forecast for this weekend, it's going to be hot on Saturday. Surely you get that tempo. When you look at this race, it looks quite even, so they should run along here.
Yeah, hopefully, and yeah, like I said, that's all she needs. They just need to go silly up front and for her to get home strong.
All right, well, that's the consolation. Race 3 is the final, the up to NR70. Keen to get your thoughts here on Love Bite. Was a heat seeker, most impressive first up. Love Bite draws directly behind him. You've got the informed mare Chinchilla drawn the second row. How do you think Love Bite measures up here?
Yeah, it's definitely a hard race for him. The draw is probably not too bad. He likes being up on the speed more so, but it won't hurt him to be sitting on was a heat seeker. Hopefully he can hold the back of him at the start, and he should pick up a place. Is
he a favourite of everyone within the stable, more of a favourite of your dad, or is he one of your little pet projects? Because he never seems to run a bad race.
No, he's not a favourite of the stable, but he's a favourite of mine, definitely. I tell people how good he is every morning, and they sort of just laugh at me and whatever, but no, I definitely love him. He's such a consistent horse, and the whole time we've had him, he's only missed a check a few times.
Yeah, he's been very consistent. Is there any doubt that he will hold the back of Was a Heat Seeker? Is there any chance he might lose that position behind the leader?
Yeah, because he doesn't have brilliant high speed, but like he does have speed, but it's just not like real quick off the gate. So just hopefully Nathan Rothwell has him ready to go off the gate, and I'm sure if he does that, he should hold the back.
There's going to be a stack of speed in this race, isn't there?
Yeah, well, looks to be on paper.
Okay, so maybe a top 4 chance. He's very rarely far from the action, like you said. So top 4 chance.
Yeah, I'd say so, Chris.
All right, well, that's Love Bite there. Let's go across now to race number 9. Hey There Joe comes up with barrier 1. Is this the race that he can take on the weekend now that he's got the inside draw?
Yeah, he's just been real unlucky, and we've sort of had a few problems with him. Last week, I think he kicked the wheels, pulled a bit too hard, and struggled to get home the best he could. But the only danger in that race, I'd say, is probably Danger Zone. So he'd be taking a set on it, I'd say. And but yeah, he's definitely a dark horse. He's got more than what he's been showing. So if his best turns up, he's definitely right in it.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about the tactics here. So you've nominated Danger Zone. If he goes forward, you'd be happy to sit right behind him?
Yeah, I'd say so. He's the best horse in the race, and yeah, you'd want to be sitting behind the best horse, you'd think.
Okay, well, that's Hey There Joe. And what about this mare in the last, Diamond Shoes? She is in super form. She's very consistent right now. This looks winnable for her, the mare's open.
Yeah, definitely. Well, especially with It's Ebony and Ivory not in it. She's been going awesome, and it looks like a bit of a weaker field to what she's been racing, so I definitely think she's a good chance.
You've got Speed to your inside with She's Notorious and Lady Digby most notably, but if she's fired up early, Diamond Shoes, can she clear them?
Probably not She's Notorious. It's pretty quick, but we sort of try not to fire her up too much. Like we've done it a couple of times now, and then she starts over racing, so we're just trying to keep it quiet. Like we've been sliding the gate, and instead of going full ball out the gate. So I'd say Shane would just be happy to find a spot, and she's got a good turn of foot and can finish the race hard.
Yeah, is there any difference with her work that has made her really come on strong? Like as I said, her form's so consistent. So have you tinkered much with her, or is she just in the zone right now?
No, we have changed the work. We've done it to quite a few of them. Yeah, we have changed it, and it's really helped her a lot. So yeah, we won't be changing it again, that's for sure, the way she's going.
Yeah, too right. And Lady Digby, she's the last start 4-year-old triad winner. Is she the hardest to beat here, or do you think most are a chance if they get the right luck?
Probably Lady Digby. Yeah, I've actually got a lot of respect for her. She's she goes well, so he'll get the right trip, and that's probably the hardest one to beat in the race.
All right. So of the 4 runners for the stable this weekend, which one are you most looking forward to seeing?
Probably the one in the last, Diamond Shoes.
Okay, we'll be patient. Race 10, number 4, Diamond Shoes. Lane, as always, really appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
As always, a big thanks to our 2 drivers, Nathan Rothwell and Lane Dwyer. As we know, Lane will be watching from the sidelines, but he will be an active participant there on the weekend, and he'll be cheering on the stable runners. So we wish them the very best of luck. Time now to find a good thing on the weekend, and I think we've got to be a little patient. The last leg of the main quaddie, race 8, this is the mare's race. Keen on the chances of 9, She's a Bonnie Sheila. She has returned in super form this campaign. She's very brave at the moment, and she's doing it the hard way, and I think this is a very winnable race for her. Drawn nicely, 2 off the second row. I think she maintains that really good form, comes out with the W on the weekend. So marking her as the best bet. Last leg of the quaddie, so you might be able to go a little skinny there, maybe even go one out with She's a Bonnie Sheila, but she's the best. Race 8, number 9. As I said, a competitive meeting coming our way this weekend. Looking forward to it. The first of 10 at 5:14. We'll see you trackside, and if you are gambling this weekend, please do so responsibly.